Hey guys, as you can see, I'm not using my usual setup because I'm away from home. I'm actually been traveling for the last 2 days, and this is why, I haven't been posting as I usually do, so I'm here in Colorado, in order to spend a week with the family. So I'm gonna make sure I still get you guys, with the daily updates on AMC. So that's why you see the actual change on the setup. But nevertheless, guys, there is a huge information that I'm going to share with you guys. Well, Morgan Stanley, if you don't know who Morgan Stanley is, one of the top banks, investment banks in the US, one of those banks that, only the billionaires use in order to make the moves they want to make whenever is to make money or to avoid them losing money. Well, Morgan Stanley, one of the strategists from Morgan Stanley is now saying that the S&P 500 could surge 3% by Wednesday. That is Wednesday of this week, so in the next 3 days. Well, guys, it doesn't surprise me because I shared with you one of the President Biden plan that will, be a big catalyst on the markets, not only because it will add a huge stimulus to the economy with a lot of jobs being created, but also it's going to remove, kind of suck a little bit, one of the big chunk of the biggest risk in the markets being inflation. All right. Now, if we have these two, one of the risk being reduced, meaning more people, more investors will be less afraid, into taking some risk in the market. And whenever we have additional stimulus, it also means we have people taking more risk because they have a catalyst, they have a tailwind, and that will be the $1 trillion infrastructure plan. Now, that majorly, according to me personally, will be the reason behind these strategies from Morgan Stanley, predicting a 3% surge from the S&P 500 by this Wednesday. Okay. Well, this is where it relates to AMC stock. Now, whenever you have markets as a whole raising and investors as a whole in the market more eager to take more risk because there is nothing in the short term or the medium term, preventing them from taking those risks, so they're going to buy, and it means huge buying pressure. Now, we all know that shorts have been recently selling crypto because they wanted to cover some huge losses on other, big short positions they had, losing a ton of money in the market, AMC and GameStop being one of those. Well, year to date, AMC have been up, 2,200%? Well, the hedges have been down more than 500% year to date, okay? So if the market is going against their direction, well, it means they have less, it's really likely for them to be even deeper in the hole. And whenever they are deeper in the hole, well, it means we are getting them cornered and cornered. And this is exactly what we want to be. This is exactly where we want them to be because it means high potential, high probability for them to cover the short positions. And that is when exactly we get to Tandy Lane. All right. So again, guys, no one can predict the future because we just don't know, but at least we can use some data in order to try to, make a little bit of prediction based on our analysis, but it doesn't have to happen exactly the way we predict it. And that's why we've been seeing with AMC and other major stocks in the market as a whole since you've been getting to the market as an active investor. All right. So take this with a little bit of salt because again, guys, no one can tell the future, but we have to expect for the best and be prepared for the worst. And in this case, I think we're going to be expecting for the best.